Hazbins, have-nots, and angel dust. Have you seen this shit? It's the worst show ever, and their creator is even worse. Why don't we drag our credibility through a dirt course? And when we're spinning wheels, careless of who gets killed, all that's left behind is dust. But that's just us. When it comes to anything online, everyone is a goddamn detective. Defective neurotics acting like Crusoe got a case cracked more than their heads on overblown woes, and who knows if it's even true for their blowing smoke, but persistence is key to molding a good lie. Once everyone's beholden to the tall tales, it's blotch ink hot to the presses to anger and spur the masses into violent inaction. Visv Pop is a homophobe, transphobe, and an anyphobe, and her show probes horrible jokes on anecdotes on how many dicks this guy blows. Thinking they're on to something, certainly they must be on something to jump insecurities they put something onto. But heed not of your haves and have-nots. If you're a has-been or never was, when someone's got it good, just grab that cancel culture banner and thrust blindly until all their hard work goes to dust. Yeah, you're on something alright. Been snorting that angel dust to get to these absurd results, no matter how you got to them, hallucinating problems in your head. Everything falls back to this single conceit. But when it comes to anything online, it isn't fun without a goddamn bonfire. Cons and liars pepper claims like seasoning, got a meal to feed the ravenous appetite of outrage, setting the table on trite issues on stage. The flavor of anger need not be consistent, for misplaced passion can cause great destruction. Once you got them riled for a single depiction, even 1 minute is enough to emit derision and obstruction into submission. Angel Dust is a stereotype. He represents all guys who stare at thighs from down low and upon high. We wouldn't want him represented in all stripes. Thinking they're onto something. Certainly they must be on something to paint insecurities they put something onto. But isn't this just what you wanted? Can't be picky about your diversity unless it's bullshit you vaunted. How precious are you to be this broken about fiction is beyond me. But heed not, scoff his haves and have-nots, when he's in has-been and always was. If something's so bad, he'd just grab his chest and thrust any negativity into a way to lust. But sure, you're on to something alright. Been on that angel dust more than he's on you, yelling at a drawing, drawing the problems made up in your head. Everything falls back to that despicable defense. But oh, what we wouldn't do without you. Someone's got it so good you beat it down to fit your mood. How we go on without your hot take projecting your disdain for gays? Be painted in any other color but jade. When you stop your fling of hating on everything for existing because your pride stings? But hey, what would we be without opportunity inviting us like a drug, succumbing to all manner of posturing? When it comes to anything online, grab your pitchfork for a goddamn pillory. Pillaging all projects for cheap prizes, the price of progress be left in vain. For a slice of pie unearned and maimed, what's good needs any reason to be ruined. Their prudish jealousy to differing avenues prefer selfish rules over discomforting truths. Hazbin Hotel is a sham, a scam panhandling fans into shambling animated stands from another's own bony hands. Like you were ever on to something. Certainly you must be on something to point guilty fingers at something onto. Your concerns don't inherit the world. How would we know if you're sure these lies you're making be unfurled and become no more than a hit piece sentient and unflinching to repeat? But heed not of your haves and have-nots. Whether you're a has-been or never was, didn't matter because you're crazy and continue to demonize however lazy if it means it validates your hazing. Yeah, you're on something. Angel dust as your eyes sting and your mind's reinventing a reality where you're right and where she's so wrong. How long can you expect to keep the charade in the light? Yeah, you're on something. Been on that angel dust more than he's on you. Can you imagine thinking that your life led you to fight characters that aren't existing? Is this pain really worth the plight? And then you'll tell me that it makes a mockery of your sexuality. Well, excuse me if you fuckers aren't weaved from the same cloth. Isn't this what you fucking wanted? All your pride was in vanity, you only be clothed in one stripe. And then you'll tell me that you got credibility for these acts of infidelity. Your fucking mouth is cashing checks I know your ass can't cash, because all I hear is the same refrain of the same script passed down from one simp to another. You couldn't even give it a chance, so quick to just glance and judge based on gossip. Known lies tossed in to ferment your ire. Ironic that in your desire to demonize a show based on the idea of redemption, you gave none, that you've shown little introspection. You goddamn Hazbin Hotel. You goddamn it if it made you swell. You goddamn it for the hell of it. Everything falls on your have-nots. But what we wouldn't do without you, the lunatic snortling some angel dust, the ruiner chortling actions thrust, the liar hoarding misplaced trust. When someone's got it good, destroy it to fit your mood. No matter if you had been or ever was, just be screaming out because you're on something to be projecting something onto, yet you think you're on to something. Angel dust! Angel dust! That's all you're on! A goddamn has-been! A goddamn never was! Can't take your haves and have-nots and prefer to have nothing!